We are a few weeks removed from the college hockey season, but that doesn't mean we've stopped talking about it just yet. Welcome into a special edition of your WCHA Highlight Show. I'm your host, Kirsten Krull. Now let's take a walk down memory lane as we look at all of the top moments from the past season in the WCHA. Starting over in Wisconsin, the Badgers dominated the entire season as they took down conference opponents as well as teams throughout all of college hockey. Wisconsin also kept their crown as the back-to-back regular season champions. The domination did not stop there as they punched their ticket into the NCAA tournament and then advanced in the postseason to make it to their 5th straight Frozen Four appearance. There's so much that the Ohio State Buckeyes have to be proud of in their historic season. The team not only made it to the NCAA tournament for the first time in program history, but they also skated all the way into the Frozen Four. They took the eventual national champion Clarkson into overtime in the Frozen Four semifinals. The Buckeyes also set a record for most wins in program history with 24, and they also had their highest season-end ranking as they found themselves in 4th. The Beavers managed to upset their northern rival Minnesota Duluth in the WCHA playoffs to enter their first WCHA final face-off since 2015. The team also has a force to be reckoned with as freshman goaltender Kerrigan Dowie dominated all season long. Young teams come face-to-face with a handful of challenges over the course of a season, but this Minnesota Duluth team proved that they have what it takes to compete with some of the best. The Bulldogs played the 5th toughest schedule in the nation, but still finished 4th in the league and 1 game shy of the WCHA final face-off. Let's take a look at the Minnesota State Mavericks. Just like Duluth, this team has laid the foundation for future success of their program. In the final month of the season, the Mavericks took down Bemidji State as well as Ohio State, which were 2 of the final face-off teams. The Gophers have a storied program, and they added more pages to their book this season. One of the most exciting moments for this team was being crowned the champions of the 2018 WCHA Final Face-Off after taking down Wisconsin. The team also went on to appear in their 11th straight NCAA tournament. This postseason streak is also an NCAA record. The season may not have ended the way St. Cloud State had originally hoped, but there are many positives the Huskies can take away. This is another team that is loaded with talent, and it showed in the second half of the season as they played some of their best hockey of the year. Another pinnacle moment for the athletes was playing on Hockey Day, Minnesota. The stage was set in St. Cloud, and the home team took this matchup all the way into a shootout, and senior captain Brittany Anderson netted the game winner. Hockey is a team sport, but sometimes we have to acknowledge the athletes who have individually contributed far above their duties. 2 players who come to mind when this is said is Wisconsin's Kirsten Campbell and Minnesota's Sydney Baldwin. Both women were honored this season as top 10 finalists for the Patty Kaz Award. Not only were Kirsten Campbell and Sydney Baldwin in the running for the most prestigious award in women's hockey, but they also were named as All-Americans. They found themselves in good company as Jinsey Dunn also received this honor. The WCHA also announced the winners of their league awards. Wisconsin's Abby Rock was named Offensive Player of the Year, Sydney Baldwin earned Defensive Player of the Year, Kristen Campbell was honored as Goaltender of the Year as well as Goaltending Champion, Ohio State's Emma Malte is the Rookie of the Year, Duluth's Catherine Doust is honored as the Student Athlete of the Year, and Minnesota freshman Grace Zumwinkle is this year's Scoring Champion. Lastly, a big congratulations to Ohio State head coach NADINE MUZERALL for being recognized as the Coach of the Year. Every 4 years, WCHA teams lose some of their members to the national team as they embark on the Winter Games. In this year's Olympics hosted in Pyeongchang, the Americans upset the Canadians to take gold for the first time in 20 years. There were a total of 37 current or former WCHA players who played in this year's games, including Minnesota Duluth's Maddie Rooney, Minnesota's Kelly Panic, and Wisconsin's Emily Clark, as well as St. Cloud State's Janine Alder. Those 4 women will be returning to their school's roster next season. I hope you enjoyed a look back at the 2017 and 18 season. I would like to extend a big congratulations to all of the women in the league for a fantastic season and look forward to seeing what's in store for next year. It has been my honor and privilege to cover the top plays and saves throughout the league, and on my behalf as well as the rest of the league, we'll see you back here in a few months. Thanks for watching.